All right. Well, this is a surprise. We got this trailer for a movie called Demonic. I was not interested in, but then something interested me was that it said Neil Blomkamp, and this is interesting. Neil Blomkamp is, of course, the director of District 9, who has sadly, time I think it's like he's a very interesting filmmaker because obviously he was originally developing a Halo movie for Fox, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Uh, yeah. And it's interesting because he got to start in doing. Sorry, I kept reading here. But yeah, I'm not cutting that out. But yeah. What's interesting was he was originally going to have his directorial debut be an adaptation, a Halo movie, a movie adaptation of Halo, produced by Peter Jackson, and essentially what happened was Tom Rothman, since it was being made under Fox, Tom Rothman was like, "No, Blumkamp, I don't like you." So yeah, Tom Rothman ruining everything. I will not work for Sony. I will actually not work for anyone with Tom Rothman in charge, anyway. So yeah, I gotta close the door here. Ugh. My mom just probably heard the door close. But, he got to direct, District 9 and, Elysium. District 9 was really great. Elysium, while not as good, was alright. Was pretty good. Well, not as great as District 9, but still pretty good. Chappie, I did not know what to make of it. I was probably in the minority. I just really did not like Chappie because the film looks great. The effects are great. Cinematography, yes. The plot, it, it's just the film was boring. But what's interesting was, he was interested in doing an alien film. And here's what's happening here. Blumkamp posted several pictures through his Instagram page that show the concept art for an alien film he might have been working on. And from what I know, his alien movie was originally going to be a sequel to Aliens. So it would, ignore the events of Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, essentially, So Newt would be back, probably with a different actress, but, Sigourney Weaver was going to come back as Ripley. I think Michael Behan was going to come back. Yeah, and then Fox unfortunately postponed it due to, the fact that Ridley Scott did not want to do it. Ridley Scott was like, jealous. I essentially feel that Ridley Scott was jealous that Blumkamp's movie would be better, and he was like, "I'm gonna wait to do my Alien prequel trilogy, then Blumkamp can do his version." And just to check, I am 4 minutes in. I have done nothing but babble out. Yeah, fans of the franchise, Alien Awakening, though Ridley Scott initially confirmed, may reconsider after the fan reception of Covenant, as Covenant practically ruined the Alien series for me. Not as much as Alien 3, but yeah, I just don't really care about it anymore. And then he was in development for a Robocop movie. He was doing the movie Robocop Returns, and the film was going to serve as a direct sequel to the first film, so it would ignore Robocop 2 and 3 and the reboot. And then Blumkamp announced on Twitter he was no longer directing it, as he is focusing on directing a horror movie instead. But at least Blumkamp has finally made another film, So I gotta check this out. I'm really interested. You have Neil Blomkamp on it, and I'm gonna be interested. Anyways, so let's check this out.
Dropping you in 3, 2, 1.
I swear it was real.
Don't be scared.
Oh, sweetheart. Do you know what this place is?
Brian Kopfman. So this is the first movie that is interesting. This is the first movie that Blomkamp has done, which does not include most of his regular collaborators. So Julian Clark is not the editor on this, and Trent Opalak is not the cinematographer. That's strange. At the same time, I am curious. I gotta look up the cast list for this. Might not be who I think it is. Oh, this film was shot in mid 2020 during the pandemic in British Columbia. Alright. Terry Chin. Who is. Alright. Canadian film and television actor. Romeo Must Die. 3,000 Miles to Graceland. 40 Days and 40 Nights. Chronicles of Riddick. iRobot. Uh. The A-Team. Cabin in the Woods. Oh, he had a cameo in Elysium. Right? August 2021. All right, so I'm excited. I'm excited for this. Now I'm probably gonna check it out. Um, Nathalie Bolt is a South African actress. See what she's done. 24 Hours to Live. Oh, I've heard of this movie. This was a movie that was directed by stunt coordinator Brian Schmears. Was also in District 9. Huh. Uh, Michael Rogers. All the films he's done. All right, I'm gonna look it up. Uh, oh, he had a cameo in uh, Assassination of Jesse James by the Count Robert Ford. That was a really good film. I suggest checking it out. Yeah, a lot of unknowns, really. There's not really anyone I know from this cast. All right, Carly Pope. I think this is her, the main actress. So I gotta know where she was in. All right, Snow Day, Orange County. Um, a cameo in Elysium. All right, so oh yeah. Also, I don't really think Sharlto Copley's in this movie. Chris William Martin. All right, I really gotta know because Julian Clark is in editing. Trent Uplock is the DP. Is Sharlto Copley not gonna be in this too? Because that's kind of a big risk. All right, Sharlto Copley, come on. All right. Yeah, no, he's not. He's not in this. That's strange. This is the first time since this is the first movie that um like that Blumkamp is doing, and it doesn't have any of his regulars. That's interesting. That is interesting. What was the last thing? I think the last thing Trent Opalak did was Avengers Endgame. Because, Trent Opalak. Yeah, here it is. I'm looking it up. Alright, yeah, Avengers Endgame. Infinity War and Endgame. And he has not shot anything ever since. I don't think so. Alright, well, I guess all I could do is just look up. I'm probably gonna leave a like on this, because why the hell not? It says Neil Blomkamp. I'll probably have to check this out. And it's very different, because a lot of, you know, Neil Blomkamp mostly does science fiction, so this is going to be probably his first foray into horror. His first time doing horror. That's interesting, for me at least. Yeah, demonic. And, yeah. I wonder what camera this was shot on, because, yeah, I'm always interested in knowing what, stuff that, Blumkamp is using for his films. I mean, alright. 185. It looked more like 2-1, but, yeah, whatever. Yeah. I know I'm taking so long. Yeah. But I have to really know. Brian Copman. Brian Copeman. Common, whatever it is. Let's see what he's worked on, actually. So, cinematographer. Um, yeah, this might be the first thing. I have to look it up on IMDb through the phone. My phone. My phone's actually charging. All right, lighting technician on on Hot Tub Time Machine. An electric department player on The Big Year. Ah, all right. Yeah. So I'm gonna end it there. I really have nothing left to add. Other than this is this looks interesting. I mean, I did not know a damn thing about this. Next thing I know, I find out Neil Blomkamp is directing a new movie, and I have to record a reaction to this. So I'm gonna end it here. I'll leave a link to the original video down below, as well as a link to my Instagram. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified. So, Godspeed, everybody. Take care.